Hello, and welcome to Sands of Eternity, the podcast that takes you on a journey through the timeless wonders of ancient Egypt. I'm your host, Karim Abosamra, and it's an honor to have you here with me as we explore one of history's most extraordinary civilizations. Before we dive into the sands of time, let me take a moment to introduce myself and share a little about what makes this podcast unique. I'm an Egyptologist by profession and passion, a scholar deeply immersed in the study of ancient Egypt's art, history, religion, and culture. My academic background has equipped me with the tools to critically analyze the wealth of evidence left behind by this remarkable civilization, from hieroglyphic inscriptions and temple reliefs to archaeological excavations and historical records. Over the years, I've dedicated my career to understanding not just the grand achievements of the pharaohs, but also the everyday lives of ordinary Egyptians, the farmers, artisans, and laborers who built this incredible world. But here's the twist. This podcast isn't just my voice. It's also shaped by lively conversations with my wife, Brita. Brita shares my passion for ancient civilizations, especially ancient Egypt, and our discussions often spark fascinating insights into the topics we cover. Think of this podcast as a kind of loud conversation between us, sometimes casual, always curious, and occasionally debating, which I'm now sharing with all of you. Brita will also join me as a guest from time to time, bringing her unique perspective to the table. Together, we'll explore the mysteries, debates, and discoveries of ancient Egypt, blending scholarly research with personal curiosity. The idea for Sands of Eternity came from a simple realization. So much of what people know about ancient Egypt revolves around a handful of famous topics: the pyramids, the Sphinx, King Tut's tomb. While these are undeniably fascinating, they represent only a small fraction of what this civilization has to offer. There's an entire universe of stories waiting to be told. Lost cities buried beneath the sands, groundbreaking archaeological discoveries, debates among researchers about unresolved mysteries, and the vibrant culture of a society that thrived for thousands of years. My goal with this podcast is to bridge the gap between scholarly research and public interest. Too often, discussions about ancient Egypt remain confined to academic circles, leaving the general audience without access to the latest findings and insights. With Sands of Eternity, I aim to bring Egyptology out of the textbooks and into your ears, presenting complex ideas in a simple, clear, and relatable way. Think of it as a guided tour through the real ancient Egypt, free from sensationalism and grounded in rigorous scholarship. In each episode, we'll dive deep into a specific topic, whether it's the rise and fall of Amarna, the secrets of sunken cities like Thonis Heracleion, or the lives of lesser-known figures who shaped Egypt's destiny. Along the way, we'll tackle questions that continue to intrigue researchers. How did the Egyptians build their monumental structures? What can we learn from their art, writing, and daily life? And how does their legacy influence us today? This isn't just a podcast about facts, it's a celebration of discovery. Together, we'll uncover the hidden layers of history, revealing the ingenuity, creativity, and humanity of a civilization that continues to inspire awe. And here's something special. At the end of each episode, I'll provide references and recommended readings for those of you who want to dive deeper into the topic. Whether it's a book, an academic paper, or a trusted website, I'll make sure you have the resources to explore further on your own. For me, ancient Egypt is more than just a field of study. It's a lifelong passion. Every artifact, every inscription, every excavation site tells a story waiting to be heard. As someone trained in Egyptology, I feel a responsibility to share these stories with authenticity and integrity, because when we connect with the past, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and perhaps even glimpse the future. And speaking of sharing stories, I'm thrilled to have Brita alongside me on this journey. Her curiosity and love for ancient civilizations add a fresh perspective to our discussions, making this podcast not just informative, but also engaging and fun. You'll hear her voice in many episodes, and sometimes she'll join me as a guest to delve even deeper into specific topics. So thank you for joining me and Brita on this adventure. Whether you're a seasoned enthusiast or simply curious about ancient Egypt, there's something here for everyone. Together, we'll peel back the layers of history to reveal the truth behind the myths. Before we wrap up, I want to emphasize one thing. Sands of Eternity is committed to delivering accurate, research-based content. This podcast is not about fantasy or speculation. It's about bringing you the real ancient Egypt, backed by decades of scholarly work. My promise to you is to present this incredible civilization in a way that's both informative and easy to understand, without compromising on academic rigor. At the end of every episode, I'll share references and resources so you can explore the topics further if you're interested. And remember, this is as much a conversation as it is a podcast. So feel free to reach out with questions, comments, or suggestions. Who knows? Your input might inspire a future episode. Thank you again for being here. I can't wait to take you along on this journey through the sands of time. Until next time, keep listening, keep learning, and remember, the past is never truly lost. It's simply waiting to be rediscovered. This is Karim Abosamra, signing off. See you soon.